Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I hope you are doing well. I had something different on what I wanted us to do today, but a few minutes ago I got something else on Netherlands and I felt like that will be appropriate to talk about it. My voice is not so okay because I'm still so unwell, but I hope as much as I am straining, um, you will get to understand and hear what I am saying today. Today, I want us to talk about jobs in Netherlands, and these are unskilled jobs. Um, I had previously scheduled something about what I wanted to share with you guys around top five cheapest countries you can move in 2024. That is what I had scheduled for today, but I came across um, these opportunities in Netherlands, and because I know I have quite a number of followers who are always looking for unskilled jobs, I felt like it is okay to share this today. Then tomorrow I will also share with you guys the top 10 or top 5 cheapest countries you can you can move to in 2024. I am straining. I'm really straining, but I hope you guys will hear me and I will be able to share as much as I can. Because of my my voice constraints, I will try as much to be as fast as possible because I cannot stay for quite a long time. Josephine, how are you? I hope you're well. I replied to your email a few hours ago. I will talk to you tomorrow in the morning again. Um, what are we talking about? We're talking about jobs in Netherlands. The reason why you'll find most of the time I want to share with you guys most times of unskilled jobs or seasonal jobs that I find in these countries is that I know they will help some of you, if not most of you, because I do also want to acknowledge I share a lot of information on nursing, caregiving, such kind of jobs. And I feel like I also have quite a number of following of people who are always asking me for unskilled jobs. So it is easier, or sometimes when I come across those opportunities, I always want to share with you. Hi, Joey. Today I'm not talking about nursing, but I've talked about nursing here before. I hope you can find such kind of content on my channel and it will benefit you. Hi, Rachel. Rachel, I sent you an email a while ago. I hope you'll reply. That girl, Rebi, we are going and we are talking about requirements in a while. I will not wait for a lot of people. As I said, I am straining a lot. So I will go direct into it. If anyone comes later, they will just have to maybe watch the live later once I am done. So today I want us to look at jobs that are available in Netherlands, and those are seasonal jobs for unskilled workers. The reason why you'll find me mostly sharing opportunities with you guys about seasonal jobs is because one, I want to acknowledge that seasonal jobs are not the visas are not that long. Most of them are between 6 months to 1 year. You'll forgive me, I know I'm a bit slow, but I hope you'll understand. They are around 6 months to 1 year. The reason why I will always share with you seasonal jobs is because they're sometimes somehow easier to get your hands on, because the visa, as I said, it is not that long, and they will give you landing and footing to get to these countries. Remember, I say it is very easier for you to move to a larger country or your dream country when you're in these countries around Europe, for example. So, for example, if you went to Netherlands under a seasonal worker visa that is given between 6 months to 1 year, uh, in between, what I tell people is When you get there and when you land in these countries, you need to go with the mindset of knowing that is your landing pad. You're not there to stay for a long time. That is just a job that made you live, maybe anywhere back at home, whether Nigeria, whether Kenya, whether South Africa, whether Uganda, wherever you left, that should be like a landing pad to get to these countries. So when you get to these countries, your next move, even 1 month, 2 months down the line, you should be thinking of what should you do. It could be in terms of changing your visa. It could be in terms of getting an employer who is giving you a longer visa. It could also be in terms of you going to another country. And the reason why sometimes I really come here and vote for anytime that you get a seasonal visa to come to Europe, please grab it as easy or as fast as you can, because it will give you a starting point for your immigration point. Right now, countries are putting more immigration rules rather. UK is becoming very straining. Canada is tightening its belt. Australia is doing the same. So it is not as simple as it was 5, 10 years ago to move to these countries. So my advice to anyone who comes here, I tell you guys, even if it is a seasonal job, when you have that 6 months to 1 year visa, grab it as fast as you can. When you come to this country, know how you transition. You're not the first person who will be coming here with a seasonal worker visa. A lot of people have come to this country with this kind of visas. What you need to teach yourself is, once you come here, be as prompt and as quick as you can to be able to know how to get a longer visa that could be 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. Okay. So I want to share with you, I'll be sharing with you before I go any further, let me share my email with you so that I do not have to be cut short before sharing with you. And as I've said, if you're coming right now, my voice is a bit low because I'm still unwell. So I will not be taking a long time on these lives like I am used to, and you'll have to understand me. My email address is jocelyncareercoaching@gmail.com. So for the seasonal worker visa, most of these jobs, like right now, for the one that is being offered right now in Netherlands, and I want you guys to realize the seasonal jobs are always open anywhere between January to around June or July, because seasonal jobs start in the month of summer. Summer and spring is when most of these countries are harvesting food. And with seasonal jobs, mostly when you're talking of agriculture, horticulture, because these are seasonal jobs that I always cover, we are looking at a place where food has been maybe on the farm. So you're either doing flower picking, flower cutting, fruit picking, and groceries or vegetables picking and packing. And it involves a lot of, either you could be in the farm or you could be in the warehouses, and they are very big tracts of land. And I will also say here, for the sake of maybe if you're a new person here, most of the jobs in agricultural sector, for the seasonal jobs, they mostly pay in tonnage. That is depending on how much you harvest. So you cannot be paid per hour under such jobs, because we know the human nature. When someone tells you they will pay you per hour, most of us will sleep, we will coil, we will take our ample time, because at the end of the day we are going to be paid. So most of these seasonal jobs that are agricultural or horticultural jobs, they will pay you like under the tonnage of how much you harvest. Someone I see, the girl Rabi, has been asking me what is the requirements, and she has asked me that question twice. So for this pathway, for you to be able to get this visa to Netherlands, you need at least a high school diploma. That is at least. You do not need to have any degree, any higher qualification. A high school diploma is perfect. You do not need to sit for your English proficiency test. Reason, because for seasonal jobs, what is required of you is not too much of talking. And also in Netherlands, you should know Netherlands has like around 4 or 5 main languages. Dutch is the first language. The second language is German, Italian, and what is the other language? German, Italian, and I think French. So What? Excuse me, guys. Not now. Bye. So once you are, where was I? Sorry, that was my child. She was asking for water. So where was I? So I was saying, those are the main languages in German, in Netherlands. Sorry, so you do not need to worry about the English language, and that is because most of the time with seasonal jobs, you are maybe on the farm. There is nobody who requires actually you to know all those foreign languages. With just mere English basic language, you are perfect. They will ask you when you're doing your visa application, you'll be asked for your criminal record. That is a standard requirement in most of these countries when you want to relocate. Okay. So as I said, the visa is for 6 months, and I will also want you to note in the Netherlands government, or in Netherlands, each and every year they are always recruiting non-EU, and by non-EU I mean people from all over the world. All the citizens that are out of the European Union, they're recruiting. They're always, every year they're recruiting more than 100,000 people to come and fill in these seasonal jobs. And the upside with that, or the advantage with that, is most people who come to Netherlands under this pathway, most of them, they do not leave. They look for other opportunities either in Germany, Belgium, France, Italy, because those are the countries that are near Netherlands, and Switzerland also, or they look for to transition for other visa. The reason why they are always asking for people to move to Netherlands to work as seasonal workers is for them to be able to fill the labor market needs when there is this time of spring or summer, to harvest these foods or fruits or what is needed. So the first thing you need for you to be able to move to Netherlands under this pathway, one, you need a job offer. Remember, I said you just need a normal high school degree. You do not need to sit for your IELTS. Definitely, before I get this question, under the seasonal worker route, unfortunately, no country will ever allow you to move with your family. The only way you'll, because this is a very short period visa, the only way you can move with your family is if you get to this country, look for other visas, or get an employer who is willing to give you a long visa. And also, depending on the quality, sorry, depending on the quality of work that you do, an employer, your current employer, might decide to renew your visa or give you a longer visa. But the starting up visa, or the visa for any entry level, or someone who is joining these companies for the first time, it is mostly anywhere between 6 months, 9 months to 1 year. So once you get your job offer, your employer will go to the Netherlands labor offices. They will get you your work permit. Once they have the work permit, they will send you the work permit and the job offer letter, and that is what you will use to apply for your visa. And in most cases, all these employers will cater for your visa sponsorship, and that is because this visa is not expensive. It is anywhere between 60 to 80 euros. That is actually any something that, if I would not want to say everyone, but quite a number of you, even from our African countries, you can be able to get such kind of money to sponsor yourself if an employer is not willing to sponsor you. But most of the time, they are willing to sponsor you. The salary for this visa, or the salary for this job, is around 2,069 euros to 3,000. That is depending on the employer. It is also good for me to tell you guys that under this pathway, you're going to get accommodation and health benefits from your employer, because most of the time you'll find that all of you are living together. You're being transported to the farm and back, or maybe you're living anywhere around the farms. Someone is going, I know there's someone who is running through their minds and they're asking themselves, are these jobs suitable for women? Because sometimes, coming from Africa, we know most of farm work is associated a lot with men. But I tell people, if you're open minded and if you just want to get yourself out of that continent of ours and get something for yourself, please do not be very choosy. If you're a woman, please try your best and apply to this job. I want to share with you a website. I'll be sharing with you a website where you can go through all the information you need to read about this visa that the Netherlands is giving on the seasonal worker visa. And then I'll be sharing with you at least 4 companies that outsource or recruit foreign workers to be able, at least for employers, or for companies that are always recruiting seasonal workers, and mostly in the agricultural or architectural or horticulture industry in Netherlands. So I want to share my screen with you. I will just go through each and everything very quickly, so that at least you have an overview, and I will share with you the name of the website. So the name of the website is seasonalwork.nl. .nl stands for Netherlands. So it is seasonalwork.nl. About seasonalwork.nl, you'll come here and read all that is required in terms of finding vacancies, your online CV registration, and what you need as a job seeker, everything about Netherlands, all the information that you need, and all the documents that you need, because I want also to understand, for some of us, maybe we are not very conversant with these Scandinavian countries like Netherlands. So you need to come and read about accommodation, about you having a bank account in Netherlands, and all the jobs that are available. And there are quite a number of them that are already listed right now, because you can already see there are a lot of jobs that are listed here. And this is the main Netherlands website that you'll find seasonal jobs. I am going to add you more that will give you jobs, but this is the government website, and you can see harvesting flowers in the field, picking strawberries in the field. There are quite a number. Contract period May to August. Some are very short. Picking apples, tree nursery, and the salary and what you require. So the main this is this website will give you an overview of all that you require, and you'll see some jobs. If it is something that interests you, please apply for those jobs. So this website is seasonalwork.nl. 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 That website will give you an overview of everything you need in terms of what is the pay, the accommodation, what documents you require, and everything. So that is seasonalwork.nl. Seasonalwork.nl. Let me redo it again. Seasonalwork.nl. 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 Other companies that are always recruiting horticulture, agriculture, seasonal jobs in Netherlands. There's one called Orange Quarter. There's one called Orange Quarter. Orange Quarter. Orange Quarter. Orange Quarter. Orange Quarter. Orange QUARTER. Yeah, Orange Quarter. There's another one called Starfied. There is another one called Ceres Recruitment. Ceres Recruitment. Not Cares, Jesus, it is Ceres. Ceres. Let me delete this one. Delete comment. Ceres Recruitment. And then there is another one called Aurawo. Sorry, Aurawo. So we have Orange Quarter, we have Starfied, we have Ceres Recruitment, and we have Aurawo. Yeah, those four are independent companies that will most probably be outsourcing on behalf of the farms, or they are agencies. Remember, when I talk sometimes about agencies, it does not mean you will pay them. Agencies are paid by the employers for them to be able to outsource you or us as job seekers. I feel like I have tackled everything. I've told you guys how long this visa is. It is around 6, 9, 12 months. I've told you it is to curb labor shortages. I've told you need a job offer, you need a work permit to be able to apply for your visa. There's something maybe I've not mentioned. Netherlands government is very straightforward with the application. The application program or process is anywhere between 6 to 14 or 16 weeks. Very, very simple. When they're giving you a reject, if they did not give you a visa, they're also going to be very straightforward why they did not give you a visa. And I said the salary under these seasonal worker visa is anywhere between 2069 to 3000 or 3500, depending on mostly the employer and also what benefits you're getting, because most of the time maybe you find employers who are giving you accommodation, who are offering you transport to the workplace, or maybe some employers will give you more money and they want you to sort yourself in terms of accommodation and food. I also said under this pathway, you cannot move with your family. The only way you can move with your family is if you get to such a country like in Netherlands, look to move to the neighboring countries, or look to for another employer and another visa who can give you a longer visa. I remember in most of these countries, with a 2 year, at least 2 year visa, that is when you can be allowed to bring your dependents. A seasonal worker visa, which is 6, 9, 12 months, is not mostly feasible to be able for the immigration to allow you to bring your dependents. Guys, I am struggling. I hope I have given you as much as I can. If there is any question, it can be you should shoot it as fast as you can, and I will try to answer as much as I can. But if there is no question, you should allow me, and I hope I'll be able to see you tomorrow. I am really, really struggling, and I also know that I have always been sharing here a lot of info, so I do not want to always leave you in the dark. I know sometimes on my email address I can go missing and people can be scared, but I tell you guys on my live, anytime you see me missing, even not responding to your emails, please know I am not doing well. Mostly not emotionally or physically, mostly health wise, I am not doing well. And I explained that. I said I am asthmatic. For the people I've interacted with in depth, they know I am asthmatic, so I struggle a lot during winter because of cold and flu and times and again. But I hope that information has helped you, or it will help anyone and anyone who is willing to take it. If anyone has a question, the comment section is always open. My email address is always open. And let me hope I'll be at least better tomorrow. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for always tuning in. I really do appreciate you. I do not take you for granted. If there's no other question, have a good night. Have a very good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. There's one more comment. Will drop my questions soon. Okay, yes. Ogechi, you can anytime you have a question, I am always willing to be able to link it on the comment section. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. God bless you, and have a very good night or good evening. I will see you tomorrow. I hope I'll be able to see you tomorrow.